All right, I'm stoked. This week we're going to be looking at Google Sites, which I think is arguably, if you're a Google Workspace user, is probably one of the most powerful tools in that entire arsenal, and it flies right underneath the radar. But from everything, from doing things that you would have traditionally done in a PDF, to creating a project site for your team, to creating a full-blown website for external, you can do it all within Google Sites. So we're going to start with the basics today, just looking at Google Sites, where you find it and what it does. And then we're going to get deeper as we go forward. So first, to find it, I'm in Gmail right now. I can always go up to the waffle, go down and click on Sites. I can also find it in Google Drive. If I go and I want to create a new Google site, I can drop down here to More, and I can create a new Google site from here. Or I can just go to sites.google.com. That's usually my preferred way of getting to it, because when you go to the Google Sites kind of app page, you have a couple of different starting points. There's a template gallery, and then you have access just kind of siloed to all of your Google Sites that you have access to. And you can see we use it a lot for intranets, external sites, online reporting, all kinds of stuff. So if you come here and you don't know where to start, you can always just go to the template gallery. And in the template gallery, there's a bunch of blank ones that you can start and customize with. But today, we're just going to start with a blank site. So if I create a blank site, the setup's pretty simple. The cool thing is there's nothing you have to do to make this work for desktop or mobile or anything like that. It's an expanded, flexible design, and it's what you see is what you get. You type on the page, that's what the site looks like. So starting from the main window, you've got your title. This is your main landing page. You've got your title that you can customize for the site. And across the top, you've got your options, your settings. We'll go through that in just a little bit. And then over on the right-hand side here, and I'm going to shift over to the left, over on the right-hand side here, what you're going to see is the main kind of interactive window where you can start to design things on your page. So there's a couple of different starting points. If you just want to start with a text box that would go somewhere in here, it's as easy as clicking text box and typing. That's it. If you want to insert an image, you can insert an image. Let's go to upload. Let's see what we've got here. A screenshot. Yes. Okay. Open. So I've got a screenshot that I've just embedded there. If I want to embed something from Google Drive, I can do that right here. And I can do it from my shared drives. Now, keep in mind, when you embed something from another Google product, like Google Document, Slide, or something like that, there's nothing in Sites that changes the way in which that document's handled. So what that means is it's really, really useful for situations where you're doing a program site that's locked down only to a couple of people, or to ensure that only a handful of people have access to certain documents on the site. You can absolutely link all of those things together, and it retains the inherent protections of the Google Docs, the slides, the forms, all that kind of stuff entirely within your site. And then, of course, you can manage the site itself, who gets to see the site, or if it's fully public or not. So those are kind of the main starting points. With different content blocks, you can actually very easily design kind of a multimedia site. You know, we see it a lot of times where you go to a website and they've got like a paragraph intro, and then they've got 3 content blocks with an image and a quick title, and it's like an easy way to do a navigation. That's right here. If I go down and I click on it, it'll automatically bring up. All I have to do is click on a plus, and I can add an image right here. I can click to edit text. I can link out to other websites, or if I have multiple pages, I can link to those. So it's very easy to expand. You can change and combine those. Let's say I want something with just a picture and a paragraph underneath. All I have to edit is the content block. Now, just below that in the navigation window, you'll see a ton of different options. Everything from image carousels to inserting an action button or call to action, a divider. You can put in social links. You can do just a placeholder if you're kind of in a design phase. You can insert YouTube videos, calendars, maps, docs, slides, sheets, forms, charts. There's a ton of different stuff that you can do here. And so that's kind of the basic start of designing the content. Now, what do you want to do when you want to design multiple pages? If you go to Pages right here to add a new page, all you do is go down to the plus sign, and it's going to give you a couple of different options. it will give you kind of a new menu selection to be able to include that. It'll automatically build your menu on the fly as you add pages and stuff. But you can embed a full page from like another website. Let's say you have a map. Let's say it's an emergency operations center and you need a map of an incident and you want to just click on that and have a full page map show up. Totally possible. You can do the full page embed. You can insert the link to the map, and it'll blow it up like that. You can do a new link, that's in the navigation to a site, or you can just create a new page. So in this one, we're going to type new page. Done. And automatically, you'll see that home, new page, they're all linked right here. As this navigation expands, it'll actually it'll build it out as you're adding the pages. And you can very easily hide from navigation or add pages, duplicate pages, and create multiple things. Themes. So themes are big. If you come in here, there are a ton of different themes, backgrounds, color options. It's really highly customizable from fonts to colors to how you want it to lay out and look. So that's just a quick overview. We'll be getting into it this week in a lot more depth and showing you some examples of how we use it in Eagle County. And hopefully you'll find some ways to use it yourself. All right. Have a good one.